Amazon has a unique beta program that not many people know about that's still being rolled out to some really large brands to start to see if it's going to be something that really kicks off here in the near future. This is Amazon's Beyond program. So this is a virtual store program. Essentially, they create by taking pictures with a 360-degree camera, a full actual real life store that people can walk through on the Amazon platform to purchase things. It's a bit of an oddity, honestly, when you're thinking about it from an online shopping perspective of that's one of the reasons many people want Amazon is they don't want to have to walk through a store to find what they're looking for. So I'm interested to see how this is going to turn out. If you just look up Amazon Beyond, first result here will show you exactly what I'm talking about. So it'll load up here for Amazon Beyond. This one is for the actual Star Wars store. There's a few other ones, such as if we come over here to the Lego store, you can see visit the virtual Lego store. So this will also take you to Beyond, and we can visit the actual virtual Lego store as well. So some of the things you'll notice is they have actual tags for each one of the things. You can click on them. It'll bring you over to the section that you're looking at, and you have everything here. I think that this is a little bit of an oddity, right? Again, we are essentially walking through a store. You can click on these little tiles like you would for a 360-degree camera. You can look down, look up, etc. For an actual virtual reality scape, this might be kind of interesting, but from the aspect of online shopping and Amazon in general, it almost defeats the entire purpose of it, right? You are, yes, getting people into your store and they can look at everything. You can click on this. It'll bring you right here in front of everything. You can see every aspect of the actual store. You can look up, you're looking at the normal store lights. And again, if we go over to the Star Wars store, it's even more interesting just because this is essentially more of just a total store. We can click on this. It'll pull up the exact product that we're looking for on the actual platform. So we can add it to our cart from here. If we want to zoom all the way over here, see, oh, that looks kind of cool, Stormtrooper helmets. Let's click on that. Again, brings up the exact item that we are looking at here. So it's interesting to see Amazon adding features like this. Again, this is just a beta program with very few people actually having access to it at this point. We can come over here. We can look at specific water bottles and see everything in between. If we even want to just look out the window, we can, right? So it's one of those areas where I'm unsure what Amazon's actual purpose with this is. Again, a large aspect of what people choose to shop online with Amazon, any other e-commerce platform, is to not have to go to a store. So bringing the store into the virtual world, I understand to an extent. You're getting someone into your storefront, essentially getting them to see everything that's on the shelves that they can purchase at any given time on Amazon without actually having to go to the store. But again, it somewhat defeats the entire purpose from the general consumer. So I'm interested to see if this is going to get rolled out for the average person, but it's only really going to benefit the actual retailers of the world. Most people who are selling on Amazon aren't physical retailers as well, at least a large majority of them. You know, there are tons of people who are physical retailers, but even then, they would have to set up their shop exactly like we're seeing here, where they have to have a full day, essentially, of very tailored, get every single thing. I'm guessing the actual, overhead of trying to get all of these pieces in a specific line and try and get each one of these little dots set up for each one of your individual ASINs is, going to be a little bit of a headache. And on top of that, as you can see, some of this stuff, we have later release dates. One of the things that would be even more annoying is imagine clicking on, let's say, this t-shirt that you can see directly in store right here. And this t-shirt turns out to not in the slightest be in stock, right? Or you click on this one and it's not in stock. So that's one of those areas where what happens if one of these products here goes out of stock and you no longer have it? Do you have to take it out and remove it from the store entirely? Is that something that is even a concern at this point? Or is it that you have to essentially have every single one of the products that you see here on for sale at all times with stock in? Again, I'm not sure when Amazon's planning on rolling this out to the general public. It may just be a very, very, very exclusive, very large seller platform that would only work with big brands such as Disney and Lego and Star Wars and all of that, right? So I'm interested to see where it will go. I'm not too sure if this is something that really is going to be great for the average seller. It could be. Who knows? Maybe we are moving a little bit more into the virtual world where we're moving back in time and people actually do want to go back to the store, but from the comfort of their own home. So, interested to see how this will develop over time. I'm sure this is not going to be coming out to anyone anytime soon for the general seller population, but even still, interested to see how this really plays out.